Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnaughts, Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 10 of our Italian Navy 1890 Legendary campaign. So, last episode, we did have some throwdowns, especially with my battle cruiser over here in the West Indian Ocean, which barely survived the fight because of an idiotic decision by me towards the end, but we did end up winning. She's going to be in repairs for about 4 months. The light cruisers that fought, all my older cruisers in that Convoy Defense, are all going to be repairing for about 1 to 2 months themselves. And we do have a naval invasion going on, which we only have a 22% chance of succeeding at. So I'll move my battle cruiser into the region. I don't think that's going to help us because it's going to be over this turn. And there's 2 French light cruisers there that are kind of spoiling the attack also that have not engaged us. So I do have my fleet out of Berbera moving around towards Equatorial Guinea to see if we can't take that as an easy grab from the French. They are currently invading us in Sudan with a 4% advance on 1 turn, and in southern Spain at an 8% advance after 1 turn. So that's my big problem, is their land armies. Oh, and they have a 12% advance after 2 turns from Djibouti into Eritrea. So I need to get up the war score pretty quickly to help end this war. But they are also at war with the United States, apparently. So I'm hoping that is going to help us out. And also the Japanese did jump in on the war with us. They do have some ships operating out here in the Med. They got a heavy cruiser fleet here. And a full-on battle fleet here. Looks like it's transiting towards the North Sea, though. Who else are they at war with? Can't be just us if they're heading there. Germany. Possibly the U.S. is at -91. They could be at war with the U.S. I don't know. Definitely Soviet Union and the Chinese. So what I'm doing right now is, because the U.S. is actually -49 with us. They were actually hedging towards war with us. It looks like Spain's going to jump in this turn or next turn also. So I'm going to start making nice with the U.S. since they're at war with France. So we should get our relations with them up. And it looks like the United Kingdom may be edging towards a war with us again. We get no breaks. We get no breaks whatsoever. So there goes my trying to rebuild my economy. Stuff to get my unrest up to get the current government out of office. But there's the state of the world right now, so slowly trying to continue our land grabs in Africa while fending off the rest of the world. So far we've been slightly successful in Africa and very successful against the Soviets. I think that should suffice for a recap, so I'll be back with the next incident. All right, we do have a Convoy Defense here, and it's 3 of my older CLs, the Saga, the Venezia, and the Bologna, defending against a heavy cruiser, the Toro, which has a displacement of 13,256 tons. That's a big boy. 2 7.4-inch guns, 16 5-inch guns. That's probably going to be like the last Convoy Defense, just with 2 less ships on my side, 1 less ship on his side. And we have to try and burn this baby down. So we've engaged a heavy cruiser at about a range of 7 kilometers. Which is actually not good for the Bolognas. Our main armaments are 4-inch guns. This is my oldest class of light cruiser right here. We got to close the distance and get in torpedo range. HE all the way around everybody. Up. Those are on. So we got slight sea waves and cloudy weather. This is just not helping us. All we gotta do is scare this cruiser off. We got the way to fire. It's just a matter of hitting the damn thing. slow us down anymore. We're already moving at cruise speed. We can't do flank because of the weather. As long as we're getting partial pens and then hitting her with the HE, we should be fine. Would like to get in torpedo range, but I think that might be a little too dangerous. He's got older torpedoes, so their range is not good. 3-kilometer range on the Bologna with our torpedoes. We really got to close in on the Totoro. At a Saga, their torps. 5 kilometers, and the Venezia 3 kilometers. Alright. We're only going to get the Saga in range if we're lucky. Bologna's got trained crew, Saga's got regular, and Venezia has regular, so it's only this Bologna that's suffering crew-wise. There we go. There was a good hit. For all the fire we have going at her, it's really not much hitting. Percent, 5%. Regular crew should be doing better than that. Thinking of everybody firing at the same target is a lot of splash effect going on. Setting those fires. Actually, take a look. Yeah, one of those hotel ships. Damaging her, just not enough. Looks like she's going to ignore us and go for the transports. We got to get in closer. Looked like she's chasing our transports, ignoring us completely now. Why wouldn't she? We're barely doing any damage. Fire is under control. control too. Wouldn't be surprised. I have armed transports. I wouldn't be surprised if they're more accurate than the heavy cruiser is. And she's hitting our transports. God damn it. This is actually the first time I've actually had a ship ignore my combat ships and go after the transports. Like I said, I don't blame it for doing that. You're barely doing anything to her. And she's moving faster than us. Not good. Venezia can make better speed. Let's break you off. You make 2 knots better, that's it. Gotta distract this heavy. Somehow. Actually, it's the Saga that's slowing us down, so let's break you off also, Bologna. Leave the Saga behind. Even though she has the heavier guns, she's just slowing us down. We gotta catch back up. Really out ahead of us now. She's out of my range. Range of my 4s. She is moving. Transport. Oh, this is ugly. And embarrassing. I'll admit this is embarrassing. This heavy cruiser's got us way outdone in the speed department. Got her fires under control completely. We've done some damage to her, but not enough to stop her. Stay in a stern chase with her Saga. These 2 extra knots of speed are not helping us. Just making 30 knots. There's the last transport. She's going to turn back on us. Alright. In division. Saga. can't catch up. All my transports are gone, so she should be turning around to engage us. Try and get us in torpedo range. I don't think it's going to work, though. She's got her full attention now. Launched. Launched a torpedo. Let's see where the hell it is. It must have exploded as soon as it hit the water. No, we didn't launch. What was I just looking at? Ah, probably one of the guns. I was looking at her. She launched. Some flood damage. Take her down. We need to avenge these transports. Up. I doubt they're going to hit anything. And one of them blew as soon as they hit the water. Maybe we'll get lucky. Looks like it's tracking. Nah, she'll get ahead of it. Yeah, complete miss. We had a little more flooding on her and she was slower, that would have been a hit. Where's my battle cruiser when you need it? Bologna's taking a beating. Fire those torpedoes way too soon. Yeah, they'll pass by her bow. Last set was too late. This set's too early. Maybe this one will hit. Watch it be a dud. A-35, old torpedo, so not a lot of damage, but right midship, so that's a good hit. Looks like Bologna's done for. There she goes. She got all my transports and one of my older light cruisers. Damn French hotels. Got a set of torps in the water. Flying right next to each other. Those are not going to hit, I don't think. I've got a lot of flood damage on her. Structurally, she's still good. We don't sink this ship on this battle. She's going on my hunt down list. Looks like we might get lucky here. Maybe not. I think they're just going to miss each other. Or maybe we'll get lucky and both are going to strike. Ooh. Dud. 2 duds. Oh, come on. Saga's finished. There goes the Saga. I'm going to keep finding it out with this last light cruiser. I want this heavy gone. And she took a torpedo heat from the Venezia. Really? Will that be the killing blow? Doubtful, but we might get lucky. Bring your bow around. Let's get a bow torp into her. And we took her down. Amazing. Oh, crap. I honestly didn't think we were going to sink her. And we definitely came, even with me losing 2 of those light cruisers and all 4 transports, we still came out on top in this battle. Basically, an even amount of crew lost on both sides. We lost 869, they lost 863. Sank 6 of my ships to 1 of theirs, but we got 6,060 victory points out of that to their 1,956. That shows you how little value these light cruisers still had. And don't worry, there will be a Saga 2 getting constructed. I'll take it. It sucks, but I'll take it. Alright, we have another Convoy Defense here against a single French light cruiser of 9,800 tons, the Lanoy. I don't know what year she's built, but she's got 2 6.6s, 24 4-inch guns, 6 2-inch guns, 6 2.6s, 6 2.2s, and 8 underwater torpedo tubes. That's a 4x4 broadside, probably. Oh, God. I think this actually might be more dangerous than that heavy cruiser. Makes a speed of 25 knots. We max at 22 with all my ships, I think. 21. 23. She might do the same thing the heavy cruiser did, ignore us and go for the transports. Oh, let's get into it. So we've engaged the light cruiser at a distance of 4 kilometers. She got really close before we ever spotted her. That's not a good thing. But at least she's in our torpedo range. Nietzsche is trying to catch up to the San Jacinto right now. And if you're wondering, the keel of the Saga 2 has been laid down. And just as a reminder while everybody's here listening to me, if you are a channel member and you would like a light cruiser, your name on it, just let me know in the comments below and I will happily oblige you. And if you're a channel viewer, you can have a destroyer if you'd so choose. She's already moving away from us. I think that's a good sign, probably because she's going to get past us towards the transports if she can even see them. Ooh. Right at us. Just in case she sends a torpedo broadside our way, I want to be nose on. Now she's turning. There it is. It's only a single. Nope, it is a quad. It is a quad. And it looks like the Venezia might be in trouble if I don't take command of her. There's the other one. There, get back in division. Launch on the AI's part. You know, we launched our port torpedoes. Stay over starboard side if we can. You load those tubes pretty damn quick. We did not send out our bow complement. I know we have a bow torpedo launcher on this. I don't know why we didn't fire. Get some more flooding on her. I'll get in with torpedoes. Best chance of taking down one of these hotels. Left the transports? I hope not. And she's getting ready to launch. They haven't gone out yet. No, they're not out yet. Realize we're still running at flank. Float damage on her. Yep. There was a launch. There it is. He's now out of torpedoes. Close the distance. Oh shit. Whew. That was close. Yeah, she's trying to make a run at the transports. Really don't want to pull up next to her broadside, but I gotta drop torps into her. So you can make a little better speed, but not much. Better to keep you two together. No, they don't want to fight anymore. We're not letting you get away. amount of ordnance I'm firing with barely any hits, it's kind of disgusting, though. You know what, Venetia, you get 2 more knots of speed out of you, so let's break you off and try to get you broadside. She coming back at us. She is. She wants to fight now. We can finally get a torpedo launch on her. Broadside, get those torps out. And we did not launch. Venezia. And then put you up the flank. Both of these ships have veteran crews. Expected a little better on the gunnery. I go over, guns to bear. Destroyed main gun, nice. Still has all those secondaries though, which are just as dangerous. Just gotta get ahead of her. Shit, now we're flooding. And Jacinto's taking engine damage. Now it looked like we're gonna sink this bird. Jacinto's only making 10 knots now. I think that's it for this fight. We never actually got into a position to launch torpedoes, which is really annoying. The AIs just kept her in a position where we couldn't do it. San Jacinto launched, but when? Huh. position to launch our torps. I don't care if it's a stern chase. It might force her to turn and slow her down again. Once again, these are two older cruisers, so I don't care if I lose them or not, as long as we sink the Illinois. Her tonnage says she's newer. Not too much newer, but newer than these two. San Jacinto's only making 12 knots now, top speed. You got full damage control. Come on, get those engines back up. Venezia just took a kill shot, it looks like. I hate these French hotels. I really do. San Jacinto can't even keep up now. Venezia's engine's damaged also. She's staying right out of our torp. Venezia still hasn't launched anything, really. More unaggressive, so she should be launching. This will take a while longer. I'm not going to hold you all here for this. Alright, that ended poorly. So, the San Jacinto 2 never caught back up due to that engine damage. And we'd finally got a torp launch against the light cruiser, and it was a friggin' dud. And then we took a return shot that cooked off the Venezia. So she went down in a few seconds. Once she started cooking, that was it. This does come out to a defeat for us, because we did lose the Venezia. But I consider it a victory since the 3 targets of my transports made it out of the battle. So, yeah. We got 69 victory points for the amount of crew that we killed, and we had it pretty close to under 50%, but we didn't quite get there. And they got 668 points for taking down the Venezia. Shows you how old that ship was. It is what it is. Alright, it is now January of 1921, and the battlecruiser Abruzzo has caught up to a light cruiser task force of the Descartes, the Friant, and the Montcalm. So hopefully we can drop all 3 of these into the drink with no issues. The Abruzzo hasn't fought yet, so it still has a trained crew. We did finally take Mallorca from the French. We'll talk about this after the battle. Let's jump into this. We've engaged the light cruiser task group at a range of about 12 kilometers. You have smooth waves, calm wind, clear weather. Hopefully we can drop them. Already starting to get hits on it. That's nice to see. And she's flashing off already. Before I lose the picture. I lost a picture. Damn it. Someone got a good picture out of that. One of the Abruzzo here. It's not sunset. Nice sunset photo always looks good. That would have been a good shot. Always got to get that thumbnail. I think that's the money shot right there. There's one down. We're little on these 13s. 58 seconds. So I'm actually hoping the war ends this turn, as they are about to take southern Spain from me if I'm not lucky. I think they'll have it in 1 or 2 more turns. So I need this war to end. Hopefully sinking this fleet will make the French government finally come to their senses and call for a peace. I've been trying to end it for the last 2 turns. Because this is the first fleet I've engaged with theirs in several months. Nobody wants to fight. I've been trying to catch them, the Spanish and the Japanese at the same time. Nobody wants to fight. Behind that hull, so this shot's probably going to hit that hull instead of the actual target. Maybe not. There's some good hits right there. Tell you what, these battlecruiser designs I made are not half bad. Came out a little better than I thought they would. And these French hotels don't stand a chance against her unless it's one of those heavy cruisers that refuses to die. Like the last time I had a battlecruiser fight. Take down the battleships, the heavy cruise, the battle cruisers, the light cruisers, destroyers. The heavy cruisers refuse to go down. That was a bad volley. Let's bring it in a little closer. I'm not too worried about these light cruisers. A couple good hits from the main seem to finish them off. secondaries may change target, but that's fine. My torpedoes aimed at her too. Shot, please. Nope. On it. Secondaries are just as dangerous to these light cruisers as the main guns are. Why am I getting it? Why are we stuttering? Alright, 96% aim, 97 with 13s. This should be a kill shot on that light cruiser. 98. Oh! That just disintegrated her. Damn! That was beautiful. My secondaries are really ripped them on calm down. I don't understand why I'm getting frame stuttering here. It's not like it's a big fight. A little annoying. I have no other programs running except for the board. You're gonna run and make me chase you down. Not like you can get away, but... Boom! I love the guns on these battle cruisers. It looks like 4 men fell overboard. We only got 7,593 victory points out of that, so even though those things were of somewhat heavy tonnage for a light cruiser, they were on the old side. Oh well. Alright, 3 more. Oh! So like I was saying, we were actually starting an invasion of Tunisia, and they actually have a fleet that looks like they bought from Spain. Santa Cruz class, yep. Pampero. Yeah, they're defending with a lot of Spanish ships. Okay, this is interesting. How old are these things? No age, okay. 8,000 ton heavy cruiser, under 4,000 ton light cruisers. Oh yeah, this is a museum fleet. I don't think we're going to win the invasion because we need a lot more tonnage than I had in the region, but this should be a fun little fight. All right, so that fight did not happen. Went into it with a squall going on. Never found their fleet. Got close to each other 2 or 3 times, but never actually got a visual on them. So after 20 minutes, I just gave up. So I was hoping to do some seal clubbing, have a little fun, but was not to be. Mark would like to buy 2 gelatos. Yes, I'll sell those to you. Who doesn't like gelato? All right, as I was saying before we jumped into that battle, it looks like we're close to losing southern Spain. Only 35% advance on the Sudan front. 60% advance on the Eritrea front. And Eritrea I do not want to lose. That's my original colony. So we did take Mallorca. We are invading Tunisia right now, though I don't have the tonnage to pull it off. We need 72,000 tons minimum. I only have 114,000, and with the main fleet and the battle cruiser supporting it. So I have the Berbera fleet on its way up to Spain to help support when landing there. I have left the Aosta Valley down here off the tip of southern Africa to try and catch all these transiting fleets, but nobody wants to play. And we still got plenty of fuel to remain in the area, so just nobody wants to fight us. This is actually what I was trying to catch right here, was this fleet of 21 light cruisers, 8 destroyers, and 2 torpedo boats. That's worth taking down. Let's see if we can catch back up to them. You're transiting that way. You're probably low on fuel, so I'm going to move to right there. See if we can't catch. Figure out what their movement distance is and catch up to them, because they're moving over to there. Hopefully we can catch them over here. We have a convoy. San Jacinto 2 and the Varangian Guard 2 against the Linois and Lion. We've not been doing well in these fights against these French hotel ships, so I'm going to skip that fight. And try to get another peace deal going. Take the peace, damn it. Let's end this war so I can concentrate on the Spanish and the Japanese if I ever see any of their ships. And interestingly enough, the Aosta Valley has caught up to the Spanish fleet. Oh, this should be fun. A lot of older ships. Oh, this is going to be straight seal clubbing. 3,500 ton light cruisers. Under 900 ton destroyers and a couple of torpedo boats. Yep, this is going to be a seal club. Let's get in there. All right, we actually engaged the Spanish fleet at a fairly close range due to, it looks like, a slight haze in the sky. It says we have clear weather, but we got really close before we even saw them. We engaged at around 9 kilometers. So, I don't know. We should have engaged them sooner than that, but these are a lot of smaller ships, so they just got to be harder to spot, even though they're old. Firing at right now. Light cruiser and a destroyer. They're moving slow. Well, older ships are sailing around Africa. They're probably out of fuel already. Any hits from my main guns should drop their ships easily. Let's drop down to full speed. That's going. Drop down to 22 knots. Why'd you switch targets? Put the mains back on there. Hate it when it does that. That ship is not a danger to us at all right now. Let's get our secondaries back on her. Oh, never mind, stay in there. You might drop them. A lot of smoke. My cruiser. And who'd the secondary switch to? Come on. Boom! Let's focus on her. She's coming in on a torp run. Get our torpedoes out. Hopefully they'll just hit something back there if they're not going to hit their target. What happened there? I know she's got smoke up, but she's right next to us. Yep, torpedo caught somebody. One of their destroyers. She looks like she's finished. Possibly. Maybe not. Spurs are a bastard to sink sometimes. Yep, it survived. Put your secondaries on her, please. Let's finish her off. Cavalry left. Ooh, you got lucky, Segura. Your torpedo range. Very short. I don't even really have to worry about you. I'm surprised I'm getting partial pens on me. I'm actually quite amazed by that. And we just respotted the fleet. That finish you off. Hit her with flooding, but it didn't finish her off. These damn destroyers are a pain in the ass. The amount of damage they suck up is just disgusting. And we switch targets on the mains. Come on. Okay, that should have finished her off. The devs have got to do something about how many hits these destroyers take. That would have put down a light cruiser. Why'd my main switch again? Where the hell are those firing? That's my torpedo salvo, but it went out the wrong side of the ship. What the? It's just odd. Okay. Let's bring this up X2, move it a little faster. Let's fire into this mess back here. Might just hit stuff at random. Fired on that one, okay. Didn't need to do a ranging shot, we had aim. Secondary's back on the Segura. She's coming back at us. Did out a lot of damage back there. And a bunch of destroyers, so they're just going to soak it up. We don't have a shot on the Segura. There we go. Boat just went down. You're not going to get close enough for us, your torpedoes. Means you're already firing at her. Ooh, you got lucky. Just realized he also only has a regular crew. He figured after her last battle she'd have more of a veteran crew. Regular's still good, but veteran would be better. Trained crew has a 58-second reload. Regular crew's got a 52-second reload, so probably like a 48 with a veteran. Now let's keep the mains focused out on CLs. Secondaries, keep on Segura. And hopefully those torpedoes we sent out hit something back here at random. I think if we drop this fleet, this is actually like basically all the Spanish ships, except for like one or two they actually have up off their mainland. Boom! Disintegrated. There we go. So the next one. I don't want the mains on the destroyers unless they get really close. Secondaries. Start focusing on the Ardilla. Main switch focus is closer light cruiser. Surprised the ships are just not trying to run from us at this point. Torps on aggressive, just launch them whenever. Really no chance of them actually hitting anything, except for that one, which was just a rando shot. Why are you not firing? Goodbye. Alright, next light cruiser. Salute. Just fire into the mess back there. Fire into that mess back there. Maybe get lucky and catch some randoms. Just start speeding this up. did not kill it. I'm amazed. And torpedo hit a random. We actually aim at those ships, we can't hit them. We just get random shots in on them with the torpedoes, but that's fine. We just let her fire at whoever. Seems to be working. We might just run out of ammo, I don't know. What means what's a De La Plata? Right there. Not moving too fast. Can't really control. Just fired a bow torpedo. I think it might have blown as soon. Nope, there it goes. Go to blue as soon as it hit the water. Almost dropped her. Not enough hits. And now we have 0% aim with the mains? Really? Focus on everything on her. She's close. She's just trying to sneak in a torpedo run. And she's got some distance. An eye on that. Can't get my ships in for a torpedo run. The AI can do it. And AI wants to end the battle. We're not letting them do that. We're not letting this fleet get away. I'd say that cruiser just took a lot of damage and survived. Really? Storius, you're next. Oh, Navarro's getting close to us. Probably looking to hit some torpedoes. Getting a lot of partial pens for low caliber guns. Finish these two off and then swing back on the rest of the fleet. There's actually somebody out there. Of course, the torpedo was a dud. Focus on these stories, please. That did not do a lot of damage to her. Huh. Really? You should be done. There you go. Let's go catch these destroyers, and as long as these ships are putting out smoke, I'll be able to find them. Oh, the Ardilla, she's still alive. Goodbye. So to Mario. These light cruisers looking to come in for a fight, really. There we go, flash off. That's always such a beautiful sight. Puts a smile on my face. Oh look, there's actually a lifeboat going out. Nobody survived. Focus on the Fletcher, please. Light cruisers are easy to grab. Getting the destroyers and torpedo boats always a pain in the ass. There's a ton of those light cruisers left too. Forget there's 21 of them in this fight. $13,000 points of damage. I'm sinking. Come on. Focus on the torpedo boat. I think the amount of ordnance we've used in this fight's more valuable than the fleet we're sinking. Ooh. Hate it like a champ. Yeah, shots that disintegrate light cruisers do like nothing to destroyers. goes down again. Losing control. Isabel the Catholic. I mean, for the amount of hits they've got me with, they really haven't done too much in the way of damage. Ooh! Get the Lanier. She's not in smoke, so she's an easier target. Starting to do some damage to me now. Got in just a little too close. This distance a little bit. Yeah, they're getting a lot of burn damage on me now. Goodbye. Look for a tornado. There we go. A little fewer hits now that I've opened the distance a bit. I got in a little too close. I was just looking for a quick end to this. I should probably up the torpedo complement on these heavy on these battle cruisers. She went through her torpedoes very quickly. Standby. What's on her next? Can't see the name with the sinking emblem. A vase. I think these ships feel like when I was fighting that French heavy, just end of life, just a lot of nick damage. It doesn't add up to much. So the Carolina, the last two. The base of the Spanish fleet's gone. Last one, who's left? Classic Conde de Venedito. Well, it's going to take forever because it's the final ship. And here I thought it was going to take longer. Fairly long fight though. I think it's about 30 minutes to do this. We lost 298 crew. We sent 4,067 into the drink. We got all 31 of their ships. But they're only worth 14,107 victory points. My new light cruisers. One of them is worth more than that. Shows you how old this fleet was. Weesh. Really wasn't worth the time that it took to fight it out, but yeah, I don't think they have a fleet left. Alright, in a really interesting turn of events here. Would you look at this? France has imploded. But not before they took southern Spain from me, damn it. They couldn't have imploded one turn sooner. One turn sooner, I could have kept southern Spain. But hopefully, my army jumps on Ethiopia and Djibouti before the British do. Right now, my fleets are setting up off the Spanish coast as I'm going to launch a naval invasion in northern Spain, see if I can't take that from them. I need over 100,000 tons minimum, so I doubt I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try anyway. So I've given up on the conquest of Tunisia. But I do believe this is actually a good place to end this episode. So, once again, if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so the next video comes out. If you're a channel viewer and you would just like to have a ship named after you, I'll definitely hand you a destroyer. If you're a channel member and you'd like a ship, I'm handing out light cruisers. So if you're following the series and enjoying, don't forget to drop an AP shell into that like button, an HE shell into that comment section, and I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.